Hello ladies, it's me, Fire Opal 94, and I was sitting here, I was bored today, so I did a flat twist out with perm rods on the ends, and while I was doing it, it made me think of some tips that may help some people when they're doing twist outs and braid outs and things of that nature. Now, as far as the way I did mine, I didn't add any product because I washed my hair yesterday and I had all of the Soultanical stuff in my hair. Everything's still pretty fresh. So I just spritzed my hair with water and started doing my style. I haven't done a twist out or braid out or anything in a while because I've been hating on my hair. But my hair is acting a lot better since I did the henna treatment. Like I said, it seems more back to normal. But anyway, on to the reason for the video. I twisted it in sections. I did it like parted it, and I did these forward and put perm rods, and then I parted the back in half. I did up and then did some perm rods and then down and perm rods to try to give me some height up here in the middle. Because of my hair texture and the way it is, my twist outs, braid outs, and things of that nature are not going to have the type of definition that someone with a coarser texture will have. It's just not going to be that way. It's just too fine for me to get that type of definition. So, but my point of the video is things like, one of the things a lot of people have a problem with is frizz in a twist out or a braid out. And when you're watching people do their videos, you can kind of see it happen if they're going to have frizz or not. One of the things you want to make sure you do, even when you're flat twisting, is not borrow hair. You want your hair to be in the original 2 or 3 pieces that you use for your twist or your braid. And I'm going to just take a section here and show you to give you the idea. I'm trying to see what would be the best angle. To give you the idea, you start with your 2 pieces, and let's see if I can get which way would be better. As you're twisting, this out the way. As you're twisting, start with your 2 pieces of hair. Okay, and for a flat twist, you are picking up hair as you go along, but you want to keep those 2 pieces, pick up hair. This is still that same piece, nothing picked up in it. Twist, pick up hair. This is still that same piece, nothing extra. You don't want to overlap and pick up extra hair. Same thing when you're just doing a twist or a braid with just 2 pieces. You want to make sure that you are constantly only having those 2 pieces of hair all the way down. Never borrow. When you borrow from one side or the other, you will find that as you untwist, you have this little piece of hair that does its own thing, and you can't get it. It starts to look frizzy even as you're untwisting it, and you have to dig into the twist or the braid to get it undone. When your hair, when you twist it, you've twisted it and you've let it go and you've let it dry and everything, you should literally be able to take those 2 pieces of hair and untwist them all the way back to the root. And that's how you get good definition, because all your hair is smooth together and you're not borrowing from one to the other. And then you should have 2 nicely defined pieces that you will then begin to separate. And that's how you get a good twist out or a braid out without all the frizz and all of the stuff that comes with it sometimes. Frizz in natural hair is pretty much inevitable. You are going to get some frizz. As a matter of fact, with unless you're looking for an ultra defined, flatter look, if you want height, you're going to have to puff it up and frizz it up at the roots at least a little bit in order to get, you pick it out and you do all those things. The other thing I do when I do twists or braids, braid outs, is I do not do straight parts. Just like you saw me make this messy part right here to show you how to do it, that's how I do mine. I don't do straight parts. They're harder to mesh and get rid of, whereas when your part is just wild, crazy, and doing its own thing, everything, your hair is kind of like, all over the place anyway. You got some from there, and then when you try to get rid of that, it's so much easier because your hair is all crisscrossed and everything anyway. The third thing is, this is the time when you kind of do want a little bit of stiffness to your hair. You want it to be soft, but you need it to have a bit of stiffness, like a hold, just to hold that shape of the twist or the braid. I didn't put any gel in because I had done gel on top of my wash and go yesterday, and like I said, everything was still pretty fresh. So basically by adding the water, I reactivated all the product that was in my hair. But this is the time where your heavy butters come into play. They'll help you almost get that hair grease, stiffer feeling for hold. It doesn't necessarily have to be a gel. I usually, actually, when I do braid outs and twist outs, hate to use gel because it seems to me that when I break the cast on a twist out or a braid out, I end up with more frizz. Break the cast of that gel and end up with more frizz. It also takes way longer to dry. And I just dampened my hair because I did not want to be drying all day. And then I put the rollers in and just sat around. And when I took them down, it was still a little bit damp, so I used my handheld hair dryer just to, I didn't undo it. I just left it where it was and used my handheld hair dryer because anything around the roller is going to take the longest to dry because you have hair overlapped on hair. But that's a couple of tips that I wanted to give when you're doing your twist outs. Braid outs was something I was thinking about as I was twisting my hair. This actually did not turn out bad, and I've yet to do a tutorial. I might do a tutorial on how I did this. It's nothing new. I've seen lots of YouTubers do the same exact technique that I did with a lot better results. I guess it depends on the look you're going for. This looks like I curled my hair. This is the type of look I would almost get with a curling iron in my relaxed days. It just looks like I curled my hair. It doesn't look like I necessarily did a twist out or something, and I kind of want that look, but I'm going to have to embrace and accept the fact that my hair just doesn't do that. But this is not bad. It's not too bad. I'll deal with it. But anyway, for a quick update on the Soultanicals, like I said, I didn't have to add anything to my hair. I simply just refreshed it with water and started my twist out. I do really like it. I mean, my hair feels so soft and so moist, but both of those products having flaxseed gel, and I guess me using flaxseed gel on top, gave me a nice hold. And I can't, I actually like my hair, y'all. Y'all know I did a whole video on about, this shit, and I'm liking it here lately. After I started using the So Fluffed Up, it seemed to, I don't know what she put in there. She put her foot in that. That's the Modern Hippie So Fluffed Up, because it kind of meshed my curl patterns where although the one side is still its same texture, and the other side is still its same texture. One side's more coily, kinky, the other side is more S-curl and everything. It sort of melded them when my hair's down, not just when it's up on top of my head. And I don't know if it seemed to work like a treatment where it brought something out in my hair, or fed my hair something it needed desperately in order for it all to come together and look like a solid performance. Even though the patterns are still noticeably different, it just hangs better, looks better, and meshes better since I've been using that product, and I had used that for that whole week. Only switched up when I got the Soultanicals. So I hope you guys have a good day. Wanted to give a couple of tips. Hope that this helps someone, and I will see you in the next video.